So, hello dear friends. Now let's talk about the robot anatomy, which can be also known as the components of a robot or the elements of a robot. Sometimes we say manipulator, sometimes we say robot. Okay, and actually both are interchangeable words, but there is some difference, as the manipulator is the mechanical structure, the arms, and it is the part of robot means the complete system. Okay, but manipulator is a part of robot which interacts with the environment means suppose कुछ कैप्चर करना है, स्पेस में जाके कुछ कैप्चर करना है, डिकम्पोज करना है. Okay, so now let's talk about the main components, key components. So obviously the first one is the manipulator. Okay, which includes arms. So in this you can see here this one, the arm, and this one. Okay, so arm, the manipulator, and with internal sensors. Internal sensors, or you can say some sensory receptors. Okay, the next one, that is the end effector. ठीक है, जब भी हम रोबोट की बात करते हैं, सो रोबोट डज, रोबोट कैन डू, मीन्स ultimately the end effector, robot's end effector perform the task. And why the name is end effector? Okay, so whatever the actions are there, motions are there, ultimately reflected at the end. Okay, the effector can be seen at the end of the robot, means the robot hand. Okay, and there are two types of end effectors. The first one is gripper. The second one, tools. Okay, so grippers just for the grasping, grasping and holding the object. Okay, what about tools? Like suppose you're going to do welding with the help of robots, so the welding torque, suppose some surgery, robot is doing surgery, so needles. Okay, so like that. Okay, the third one is now, and end effector, where we can see here the end effector. So अब देखिए यहाँ gripper, here gripper, the part of end effector, and it is here at the robot and. Okay, and the next is third one, the external sensors. Like force sensors, like contact sensors, like proximity sensors, whatever the and the sensors may be encoders. ठीक है, like a position sensor के लिए क्या कहते हैं, encoder, for example, we use. And then the next one is controller. Okay, so where is controller? So you can see here this component, the controller unit, and sensors. So sensors though is me not shown here. And what about the other parts? The obviously the power unit is required to provide motion to the manipulator through the actuator, through the motors. If suppose electric motors we are going to use, suppose mechanical drives are there, then like some cables, through the cables also we can actuate the robot. Okay, so in that case it can be then replaced by the mechanical actuators. Okay, and what other things? other things. Yeah, wrist. Wrist, just like wrist आप देख सकते हैं अपने hand में. Then wrist, then fingers are connected with the wrist, and up to wrist is the part of the robot, and effector is not a part of robot. And you can see here at the end the motion of the robot, like if this kind of rotation is there, then it is known as yaw. And pitch here, see the rotation, see the roll here, like this you can, जैसे हेलीकॉप्टर का मोशन है, ऊपर जाना है, टर्न लेना है अपनी एक्सिस पे, ठीक है, या तो ऊपर जाना है, नीचे जाना है, लेफ्ट राइट मोशंस, दिस यू कैन विजुलाइज with the help of helicopter motion. Okay, and it is like what we have our human body, like we have shoulder, we have elbow, and obviously arms पहले डिस्कस कर लिए हैं. Okay, and what about this is the base of the robot. So this is actually the industrial robot, and the robot may be floating robot, mobile robots maybe, and it may not be necessary that a robot will be always having the fixed base. The base may be moving, floating, like suppose inside water or in space. Okay, so in this way I think we have covered all the key components of the robot. So firstly, that is the first one, the manipulator. The second one is the hand effector. The third one is external sensors. The fourth one is controllers. Why controllers are required? So it may not be necessary that what we give input to the robot, that will be realized. It may not be necessary. So then controllers are required. Controllers correct the motion of the robot. Okay, and with this I think we have done. Thank you.